So hello everyone, welcome to the new day and new vlog. I hope you have watched previous video and enjoyed it. If not, then you can go and watch that video, which was regarding, you can say, returning to Barcelona. From where, for some people who do not know, I came to Barcelona to Spain for my Erasmus exchange program, and we with some friends, planned a trip to Lisbon, Portugal, and I went there for the very first time, and from there only I returned yesterday. You can say we went there for almost 2 days, and I thought to discuss several points, maybe to give you an idea regarding the cost, how it was planned, how is the post-trip experience, and share some of the information or insights part as well. So starting first of all, when we went, you can say our flight was Saturday early morning, and the very first price that I booked was 12.5 euro. You can say for the Aerobus, which goes from Plaza Catalunya to the airport. So that is also a good option. That was a return ticket going from Plaza Catalunya to the airport, because we had to take a flight. Now since we have to take a flight, so talking about the flight cost, flight, you can say, costed us around 50 euros, because we booked in advance. One of my friend Natalia and Lucas, they booked like the ticket for me as well, and then they also did the boarding part, so thanks to them. So it costed us, if you book well within time, then 50 euros. So I think that was a good price, to travel from Barcelona to Lisbon. And when we reached the airport, it was a Ryanair flight, and regarding the baggage, usually I think sometimes they check dimensions, and I took a bag of decent size, just maybe some pair of clothes, and so that it also fits if they require size checking or this procedure if they want to do. And then I think it took us around 1.5 2 hours flight to reach to Lisbon. And now talking about our hostel, we booked the hostel for 2 nights, because we stayed there for good amount of time, like reaching Saturday morning, and our next flight like back to Barcelona was on Monday early morning, so we had to stay Saturday night and Sunday night. So talking about the hostel cost, it costed us 40 euros, you can say, and that also was booked in advance per person. That is the cost of the bed. We were total 5 people, so you can say that per person cost was almost around 41 euros, and it is good deal. Like we had this entire room for all the 5 people of us, and we knew each other, me, Alexandra, Paula, Natalia, Lucas. So it was good, and the hostel location was also superb. They also did some research in advance, and the thing is, it was near to the city center. It was just opposite to the tram station. You can see the glimpse which hostel we booked, where we went, so that if you also want to book that hostel, you can book it, because it is a good hostel. The review was awesome. Also, I think they had some scheduling in the hostel regarding some of the city tours that they do, or the pub crawling timings. Also, suppose if you are traveling solo, then there are some events, maybe in the evening or at night there is a bar you can go, and also they had some for certain time free coffee. Also you can ask them to include breakfast. I did not have towel, this is important, so for 2 euro they rented me a towel as well. So that is also, I think, a good informative point. And they also had a garden there, and you can just sit around. The dining table was also good, so you can do your breakfast there. And like I said, there was a bar. So I think at the very first stay night, I think they also gave some free shots to people. So that was superb. This was regarding hostel cost. You got to know the flight cost, and how we reached. Saturday morning we reached, and Monday morning we departed. Now talking about, since it was my first time traveling to Lisbon, the thing is, I think the check-in procedure to the flight, I would say the boarding did not took much time. And also while returning, I'll cover this point, that when we were returning, then for some of the people, they were checking the baggage size. So if they see that you have too much stuff, then they might check your stuff. But I think for us it was fine, and they just checked some things up. Now talking about the experience in Lisbon, or which places we went, how much it costed us, I would say it really depends on you. Like for some of the breakfast place where we went, it costed us almost around 10 to 12 euros for breakfast. And one of the places where we went, it costed us around, you can say, for dinner, I think the very first night, it was very interesting. I think 8 euro or 9 euro per plate. And then it really depends what you order or what you get. Also, I think for some of the places where we went, again, next day at night, Indian restaurant, that also costed us around 70-80 euros, around 80 euros for 5 people. So it's I would say 20 euro per person at some places, or 10 euro, depends where you go, how much that place charge. And you can go to typical places as well. The very first night where we went, that was a typical, you can say, Portuguese restaurant, and we tried some typical dishes as well, like the nata. For some people who tried at the very first day, we went to a nata place that is also quite famous. That's why I'll recommend you to watch the vlog, so that you can see where we went what is the place, because some of the people who were with us, they did some good research regarding these typical places. Like nata is a famous thing to try there. Also some of the you can say the dinner items that we tried in the very first day, that also you can see, and you can get the recommendations from there. So that was also quite interesting. The thing is, I think at the Nata place it costed around €1.5 or something for one piece, 1.5 €2 if you try from some typical places. And also, some of the times we used to take the coffees as well. So I would say it really depends which place you go and get the coffee. I think it's almost €2 to €3 at some places. So the thing is, regarding exploring part, the hostel location was nearby to the city center, so we were able to explore like some of the, you can say, major monuments. You can say, for example, the castle of Lisbon, the cathedral of Lisbon, the point, the arc which is there, which is near to the river, you can say, and there is the bridge, you can say, that you can see. So it was also nearby. We just marked, like there was an elevator where we went, so it was, like the major landmarks we marked, and then we just walked spontaneously. We went inside some of the shops spontaneously, like for example, even to shops, like some of the places I saw, there were fish cans as well. So for some people who are interested, they can go to those places, and some of the typical dishes as well they can try. Some of the balls were also there, fish balls, I think, which people tried. So it really depends on you, and you can explore the beautiful city. Now regarding how we traveled around the city, because we were going to different places, I would say it almost costed around €7.5 for 24-hour ticket, where the bus and I think the metro was included. So there were several options, but we took the bus and metro option. We also searched for the tram option, but that was I think was not visible to us. But I think there is some separate tram ticket. We actually planned to go to the tram, but the thing was, it was taking some time when we were at night, and we had to return to the city. So we just took the bus to go to the Christmas markets. But you can also consider that cost, like tram ride is there. If you want to experience the Portugal or Lisbon tram ride, you can also experience that. And several places, like I said, on the way we explored some of the shops. We went, like, even to get the souvenirs. That I would say, to get the souvenirs, it really depends on which shop you go. The cost can vary. For some of the shops, suppose a magnet is for €1, some of the shops sell it for €1.5. So if you are, I would say, in a very touristy area, the prices might be high, you can say, for the shop. So you can search and explore local souvenir shops as well, to go or to see what you want to buy. Although we did some good shopping, and it was really fun. There was like a typical jam shop where we went and we tried, and some people got that as well. So it was, I would say, overall a fun experience to explore, to get to know the local culture, to get to know the local, like I saw the local music, I would say, in a way, near to the arc at night. So to get to know the local food, to get to know the local souvenirs which are there, and you can buy things accordingly. These prices can vary. So these are, I would say, variable price, which can vary if you're buying something, or if in which restaurant you're going. But like I said, for flight €50, for hostel almost €40 per person, and that was the cost there for 2 nights that we stayed there. And Monday morning we just departed. We purchased this 24-hour ticket for 2 days, since we had to use next day as well, even to go to the airport as well. So that was also quite useful. So this is informative point. Instead of buying single tickets, if you are staying more than 1 day or maybe for 24 hours, it's good to buy that 24-hour ticket, so that you can have unlimited journeys for those 24-hour time period. So that was also quite interesting. I loved the entire trip. We also made a reel regarding it in Lisbon, and also that time there was a Christmas market as well. So we got to see the Christmas market lights, some of the major Christmas markets like Wonderland in Lisbon, and also there were different Christmas markets at different plazas. So you can buy, maybe some people got the glue wine, or maybe some food, they got it from there. And the lighting was also amazing. All these details you can see in the vlog, although we did not went inside the castle. But one more informative point, we thought of going to the castle so that we can get the city view, but there was another sunset point right next to, you can say, there was an alley which goes from next to the castle. You can just go there and can see the city view and also the sunset. So if you don't want to pay for the castle fee, I think it's almost €15, but can vary on which category you lie on. So you can just go to that sunset point as well. So that was overall a fun experience, you can say, in Lisbon, in Portugal. I would say for the very first time that I went there, and I really enjoyed the entire time which is there with all the people. I think they also did some good research, whether it's regarding hostel, whether it's regarding flight, or whether it's regarding the places where we can go. So that was overall a superb magical experience in Lisbon and Portugal. And I hope through this post-trip experience kind of a vlog, you also got the idea regarding the cost, how we scheduled it, how we took public transportation, which places, like we marked generalized places, and then we just explored on the way and just tried some typical places, restaurant, where we can go in. That's why it's important, again I would say, to watch the vlogs of Lisbon. So I think I tried to cover these points, and by thanking each and every person, the people who were part also of this trip, I think I'll end this vlog now. Rest, like, comment, share, subscribe. It doesn't take much time. Bye bye, ciao ciao, namaste, chalo, adios. See you in new day, new vlog. Also, you can go to different playlists and watch videos according to your interest. Now you can also go to new launch playlist regarding Barcelona, regarding Spain, to watch videos accordingly. And there are several playlists regarding Valencia, Zaragoza, medieval town trips, different cities, different countries. And also I'm thinking to make a new playlist regarding Lisbon, Portugal. So you can watch videos in that whenever you get time. Bye bye.